Nestled between the Canadian and the U.S. border, Niagara Falls is one of the largest waterfalls in the entire world. It is a combination of three falls, including the Horseshoe, Bridle, and the American Falls. Along with the falls, there were many more attractions that you can find in the Niagara region, which can keep you busy for the entire weekend. According to geologists, the falls comes into existence approximately 12,000 years ago, where large parts of Central and North America were encased in ice. In modern times, however, the falls has never been recorded to have been frozen up, with the exception of the river freezing up in 1848 due to an ice jam. The falls do, however, ice up regularly during the winter, but never completely freeze. Niagara Falls has a vertical drop of 50 meters, and approximately 168,000 cubic meters of water falls over the Niagara Falls during the day alone. Due to the sheer power of the falling water, the falls are not only a popular attraction for tourists, but also serves as the important purpose in producing hydroelectric power since the 19th century. A great scenic attraction to take in is the Whirlpool Aero Car, which has been soaring the Niagara Gorge since 1916. This antique cable car is suspended from 6 sturdy cables and offers spectacular views of the swirling Niagara Whirlpool and the Class 6 whitewater rapids of the Niagara River. Although the Aero Car travels between 2 points on the Canadian shore, riders of this historic cable car actually cross the international borderline between Canada and the US a total of 4 times each trip due to the way the river elbows. For those looking for a more up-close and personal view of nature's power, why not head on down to the Whitewater Walk? Experience a first-hand lesson in the raw power and the peril of the Niagara River Rapid. The roar of the river provides a deceptive calmness, the perfect ambience for walking among the many viewing platforms that put you right on the river's edge. The self-guided tour includes many stories about the geology of the Niagara Gorge and the plant and animal life you may see when you visit Niagara Parks. The journey behind the falls is a year-round attraction that gives visitors a behind-the-scenes view of the falls. Earlier in the attraction's history, visitors could come closer to the portal's edge. However, ongoing erosion of the gorge itself has left these areas with inadequate rock remaining on the sides. Visitors descend behind the 150-foot drop via elevators behind the falls and can travel through tunnels to view water cascading in front of open cave entrances by way of the upper and lower observation decks. When you come to visit Niagara, you know that Clifton Hill is an attraction to visit. Being one of the most famous streets in all of Niagara Falls and dubbed the Street of Fun, it is filled with vibrant and exciting arcades, fun houses, themed restaurants, and a lot more. It is also home to the Niagara Skywheel, which gives visitors a spectacular view of not only the falls, but the rest of the Niagara region. Constructed in 1964, the Skyland Tower resides on Clifton Hill, providing a perfect view of up to 129 kilometers away from the observatory. The tower was inaugurated by New York's governor and Ontario premier at the time, Nelson Rockefeller and John Roberts, respectively, in 1965. The height of the tower above the Niagara Falls Gorge is 775 feet, and it houses 2 large dining areas that revolve a full 360 degrees every hour. Located On the scenic Niagara Parkway, the gardens have been open to thousands of tourists who frequent the 99-acre area of beautifully maintained gardens, and also serves as an outdoor classroom for students attending the Niagara Park School of Horticulture. The garden itself features a marinade of flowers, vegetation, and fruits that are also available for planting and picking. The Butterfly Conservatory features 2,000 colorful butterflies fluttering around lush greenery. Placed in a rainforest setting, the conservatory includes winding paths, ponds, and even a waterfall. The tour also includes both an educational film in the beginning, followed by a detailed tour of the entire conservatory or a self-guided portion. In addition to the Butterfly Conservatory, Niagara is also home to the world's largest free-flying indoor aviary. Home to hundreds of birds, the Bird Kingdom is a multi-level rainforest where visitors can actively interact with friendly birds. The more adventurous tourists can also explore the night jungle, which is home to curious owls, bats, and other fascinating creatures. Instead of walking to Niagara Falls for the main attraction, why not zipline there? Zipline to the Falls is a zipline beside Niagara Falls that is 2,200 feet long and hangs over 220 feet high above the water. As people start zipping down, they can hit speeds up to 70 kilometers an hour. The main attraction at Niagara Falls is the Voyage to the Falls. Hornblower Niagara Cruises is the name of the boat on the Canadian side, and the Maid of the Mist is the name of the boat on the American side. Voyage to the Falls is a 20-minute boat ride that starts at the docks, passes the American and Bridal Veil Falls, and takes you right into the heart of the Canadian Horseshoe Falls. As you enter the falls, you start feeling the sheer power of the water falling from Lake Erie and landing into Lake Ontario. The wind and water caused by the falls can push a grown man back off his feet. The Voyage to the Falls will have your heart beating faster than ever with the energy and excitement you feel. For hundreds of years, Niagara Falls has served as not only a popular tourist destination, but also served a practical and economical purpose because of the inherent importance to electricity production. Home to many historical, natural, and entertaining landmarks and attractions, you can't miss this great location when you visit Ontario. Welcome to Niagara Falls.